Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with another Building Hogwarts update. And today, instead of taking a look at part of the main castle structure, we're going to be looking at something on the castle grounds, that being one of the Hogwarts Greenhouses. So this is not necessarily the final version of this, but this is the first relatively complete exterior, at least, for it. You can see there's certainly parts where colors are incorrect. I just didn't have the piece I needed in the correct color in some locations, but I wanted to try to figure out what pieces to use so then I would know what to, order from Bricklink or Lego or whatever, wherever it happens to be. So I got this built up here. You'll notice it's much shorter than it really should be. So right now, this is the long gallery section, bell towers here. So there's 4 greenhouses on kind of this side of the castle, and they're lined up 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't stick super far past the bell towers though, so I'm trying, for right now, it is just going to be shorter, because I want it, and I'm running just out of table space too if I want to make them too much bigger. So I could potentially add in a little bit more length here, but this is probably what I'm going to go with for now. Now, there was obviously some challenges with this, the main one being trying to figure out how to get the angles of the roof there. It took several different attempts. There goes my sig fig. At one point I was thinking windows kind of like this, but then when you look at pictures, they have this kind of upper section as well, and I didn't want to just have to set something on here, so it was quite a bit of trial and error. So what I ended up doing, this is just a bunch of 1x2 bricks with plates in between, just tapers down at the ends so it can fit the gap, and then the middle section, just a bunch more of those bricks, and then up here are the 1x2 bricks with, well, some of them are 1x2 plates, but also the hinges, so that the two sides are actually connected to each other underneath this top section here. So it was interesting, and that is just sitting in there. I knocked a snake off here, but it's just gravity holding them in, or in some cases pulling them through. So for the ends, again, it's the same type of thing, but the ends of the building angle in from 3 different angles here. And again, wrong color, but these are the plates that have kind of the rail on the side, and this just fits in, and the corners of the bricks rest on that rail to get this angle. And then in front here, I copied what they did, well, and on the sides. I copied what they did in actually the official greenhouse that came with the astronomy tower set from this year. So I just copied how they have it just leaning against there. I used the clear panel pieces so it's not super obvious what's going on there, especially from a distance. Another feature of the greenhouse is it has, they're kind of more dragon statues on it that curl their way up towards the peak of the roof. It was hard to find a good piece to represent that, so I went with just these gray snakes, and they scale fairly well for this. There's, on the actual model, there's some that go up these angled bits here, and then they also have them, I don't know, 3 or 4 on each side, maybe more, just on the straightaway portions. So, those do the job, I think, and that's what I'm going to go with for now. They don't actually clip in very well to these, though. I had always thought, I don't know why, I'd always thought that these just fit into the hand of minifigures, like that their bodies was the size of, a bar. But they're really not quite like that. You can see it's kind of loose in here, and I knocked them out quite a bit, but it still pulls off the overall look pretty well. Interior wise, I've done basically nothing. I just stuck a table in here. So there looks like they're repotting some mandrakes, got extra pots back behind them. Some Gryffindor students here. It's unfortunate there's not more headpieces with headphones. So down here at the end, I could stick one of the Friends headphones pieces in that hairpiece since it has a little mini peg hole on top. But like Harry and Draco and Hermione, there's just not a piece right now that would work well for them that I could think of, or at least that I had in my collection. But again, this is not complete at all. Even the floor coloring is just random colors right now. I need to figure out exactly what color I'm going to use for that. And that really does it for this build at the moment. So again, it's just the exterior. It's not necessarily the final product. I think it's pretty close. It pulls off the overall look. It's unfortunate there are these gaps here, but if you just think about that as being just more glass for the windows, right? You can still see through it, so it works out all right. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and please keep coming back for more videos. Thank you for watching.